Hello and welcome to Dick Love at BMW. My name's Dan George and I work within our corporate team, and today I'd like to show you the BMW 5 Series. Here we have the BMW key fob. To unlock the driver's door, simply press the unlock button once. To unlock the remaining passenger doors, press again. To lock the vehicle, press the BMW roundel, and this button here operates the boot. So it's automatic boot with the Tourer model. Inside the boot you'll find 560 litres of boot space in the Tourer model and 520 in the Saloon. In the lid of the boot you'll find the warning triangle and your first aid kit. And to close the boot on the Tourer model you would press this button here. You'll find the petrol cap on the driver's side of the vehicle. Press to open, counterclockwise to take the cap off, place there for refueling, and clockwise to lock. Simply push to close. Child locks are positioned in the rear passenger doors just here, and across the back of the seats you'll notice Isofix fittings. Inside the driver's door you'll find the buttons for front and rear windows and locking for rear, and here you have the adjustment for your mirrors. Slide from driver to passenger or passenger to driver to decide which mirror you want to adjust, and then use this cursor. To change the position of the driver's seat, you have these two buttons here, which allow you to bring the seat up and down, and the rear of the seat you're able to change the angle. And to move the chair closer or further away from the steering wheel, underneath your left leg you'll find a lever. Pull that lever and you can adjust as you see fit. By the driver's right foot you'll find the lever to open the bonnet, and then you have this boot opening button here, which is on the Tourer. Above my right knee you'll find the controls for headlights. The 11 o'clock position puts the headlights into auto headlights, which will turn on and off as and when needed. And here you have your front and rear fog lights. The auto headlights are twinned with the auto windscreen wipers, which is this button at the end of the right hand stalk behind the wheel. Simply press once to turn on, press again to turn off. To adjust the speed you have this roller ball, which you can turn up and down to make them faster or slower. Moving on to the steering wheel, we have on the right hand side the buttons for volume control. We have your mode button for your media system, your voice control button, and your telephone button to accept calls. The rollerball here allows you to scroll through certain options on the black panel display. Moving over to the left hand side of the steering wheel, you have here your cruise control button, your speed limiter. Press each of those to engage, and this rollerball here to adjust the settings. And if you want to re-engage a previously set limit, you can press the reset button just there. Behind the wheel you'll find the keyless start button. Because this is an automatic, to start the ignition you would put your foot onto the brake and press once. The button below it is your auto start stop, which is on as default once you turn the ignition on. To turn this off you would press once and the light would highlight that it was off. Press again to turn off. To turn the ignition off, press the start stop button once. Here you have the iDrive system, which is integrated into the dashboard with the 5 Series. Below that your air vents, hazard lights and lock-in button. Your media system just here. For volume control and to turn on and off it is this button here. And here you have your preset buttons, which allow you to set your favourite radio stations or frequent sat nav destinations. Below that is your climate control. So the driver and passenger temperatures are decided autonomously. you turn anti-clockwise to turn down, clockwise to turn up. Here you have your blower strengths and some of your other features with the climate control. These buttons at the end are heated seats for driver and passenger. And below that we have the auto gear stick. To put the vehicle into drive, you would press the button in on the right hand side and pull towards you. Into reverse, you do the same but push away. To put the vehicle into park, you would press the P at the top. Here you have your traction control button and your driving modes. You can turn the vehicle to comfort mode to conserve a little more fuel. Alternatively, if you change to sport, it gives you a slightly more responsive drive. Here is your parking sensor button and your electronic parking brake, and this is your auto handbrake. The iDrive system is controlled by this bezel and these fast track buttons here. Turn the bezel anti-clockwise or clockwise to scroll through, and to select, simply depress the bezel. To access some of the features slightly quicker, you can press these fast track buttons. For example, if you wanted to go to navigation, we could press the nav button and it would go straight to navigation. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you found it informative. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact us on the following number. Thank you.